It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Fielded in the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Now a carry for the forward first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete on the throw.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big penalty result for the offense.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Joe Reed.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. It's complete. Henry. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run it with Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and 6.
Here's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He's going to run. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Complete to Golden.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be second down.
Incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Lock. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Denver.
Now Gordon on first down. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
The Bronco ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing his Lock on third down. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Drew Lock. Jerry Tillery. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
5-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one complete to Reed. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
With the score.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson, his second touchdown on the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Melvin Gordon leading Denver's offense back out. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He's got his big tight end, Fant. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this
This is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Complete to
Patrick DeMarco. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Tate on the return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon, and the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Locke. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. From the gun, it's Locke. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may be bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
That's the reason we bought for. Circle around twice for the encore. You know.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And Reed with it over the middle. And they work this well upfield and cross the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10 at the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. The left side is complete to Reed. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run on first down with Jackson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. And they will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Block working out of the gun. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Locke going to try and throw on third down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Sam Martin set
and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete, Hunter Henry with the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4 more yards. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Actually lining up for the
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense, plenty of time to get back in this game.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
Third down. Lock. He's got his tight end fan. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
At their own 25-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught by Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first down, Justin Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. No gain. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. It's complete. It's Henry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be second and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Ball carrier. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side.
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st and 10, here's Locke going underneath for Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Complete to Melvin Gordon.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Clock now on first down. That's going to be caught by Judy. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Judy.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now Locke again. He completes it to Tate. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Denver.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
First down.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Well, man, open down the middle of the field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
That one goes for 24 yards. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 750.
Yeah, you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Well, it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos are able to recover. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He's got his man. This is Tate. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal. Locke gonna go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put it into this thing. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Jackson, the ball
A gain of 3, second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Jackson. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got it. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
First down and goal to go.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Hunter Henry. Incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Herbert. His pass at the 4. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
To Joe Reed.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Herbert now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the